Hello everyone, I need your opinions and input on the subject. Here on the Whiskerwood server, we stick with major updates. Pre-releases tend to break our mods, so we collectively agreed to stick to the major updates. In that, I personally did not look into what was coming for Update 4, other than more saplings being able to plant, as well as more building blocks. This was an oversight on my part. Looking back on the update notes, it even says that they were going to add an apple tree into the game, even though there was already an apple tree in the game that was possible to plant in survival using the same exact recipe before Update 4. However, I cannot see where it says that they were going to redesign the apple trees. Some people might have been upset that the apple trees claimed that they dropped hardwood, when in reality they never dropped any logs. I personally was fine with that. We didn't need another tree that drops hardwood when the current ones do a decent job already. I feel like the better fix for the apple tree issue might have been to change the description to say this tree does not drop any logs. This is what an apple tree looked like before Update 4. Quaint, small, easily accessible. The green leaves look gorgeous. It looks like someone cares for this tree. It looks like a tree that my local orchards have. This is what an apple tree looks like after Update 4. Monsters. Cute green leaves. Hard to reach apples, hard to see apples. It looks messy. It looks intrusive. It looks wild. Even if I try to trim it up, I run the risk of breaking the apple notes. And once I do trim it up, it now looks like it has bad hair day. These trees have been fully grown for 3 real-life days. The server is always up, and these trees should have fully grown apples on all the nodes by now. Why are there no fully grown apples on the bottom where it's easy to reach? No one's harvested them. The only apples that are fully grown are in the hard-to-reach and out-of-the-way areas. Is this a bug? I designed this orchard for the old apple tree design. I didn't know the trees were going to change until after I built this entire orchard. If you decide to farm the apple trees for the logs and apples, this is what they drop. Disclaimer, different apple trees may vary. This is what I got from one of my apple trees. 5 logs, 13 sticks, 5 sap, 1 life essence, 1 plant fiber, and 1 apple. I personally don't think it's worth it to chop the apple trees down. Devs of Hytale, I beg you, please have 2 different apple trees if you personally like this new one. If I see this new one in the wild, I would be fine with it. But if it's planted by a player, I would much rather have the old version. You could classify them as different trees. You could have the old ones be called small apple tree, apple orchard tree, maybe dwarf apple tree. The new ones could be called a wild apple tree, a crab apple tree, or a large apple tree. What do you think? Does anyone actually like this new version? Why? Maybe you have an insight I just can't see. Which apple tree do you prefer personally? Why? Do you think apple trees should or need to drop logs? Why or why not? Am I overreacting? I know this game is still in early development and things will change constantly. Please take this crash out as more like a review for the current Update 4 version of the apple trees, rather than something set in stone. Just a sprinkle of salt for my salty self. I really love this game so far and I'm excited to see where it goes. I really appreciate everyone that has worked so hard on this game. Please don't take this video as something negative. It's just my personal input and engagement. Thanks so much for watching my crash out on Hytale's Update 4 apple trees.